This is your superhero news brought to you by me, Brian Paul. Our first topic on the board today is Deadpool, featuring Ryan Reynolds. The film is set to be released in February of 2016, and they are beginning to step up their casting game. It was recently confirmed that Gina Carano will be starring as Angel Dust alongside Ryan Reynolds. Angel Dust is able to spike her adrenaline up for a short period of time to become super strong and really open up a can on the boys and girls of the Marvel Universe. Not unlike Gina Carano, who is a former mixed martial arts champion. Seems like a pretty good fit. I would have rather seen her as Wonder Woman, though. That's just me. Let me know what you think. There's still no word out yet on who will be playing Colossus, or as I like to call him, the real Man of Steel. Anybody short of Ivan Drago, I don't think it'd quite do him justice, so I'm tentative to really make my guess on who it would be, or even who I would like it to be. So in lesser news, Spider-Man is set to make an appearance in the next Captain America movie, Civil War. Just kidding, that's huge! But what does it mean for Black Panther? Since the Sony reboot of Spider-Man hasn't performed quite as well as they wanted to, they're now turning to Marvel to try and get their financials out of the red and into the black. But for Marvel, this could be more red and less black. More Spider-Man, less Black Panther. Without getting real deep into the Civil War storyline, I can say that Spider-Man's role in the comic was one that had great power and great responsibility. The assumption had been made that Black Panther would take Spider-Man's role in the comic onto the movie screen of Captain America Civil War, since Sony has the rights to Spider-Man and Marvel doesn't. So in the end, what does this really mean for Black Panther? Now that Spider-Man's on board in the movie, I think Black Panther will still have a role. It'll be very similar to that of Spider-Man, but just less face time on the screen. They'll still be straddling the fence between Iron Man and Captain America, revealing their identities and concealing their identities. We'll have to wait and see. But looking further on into the future, having Black Panther in this film was only meant to introduce him prior to him starring in his very own movie. So in that sense, he's still getting his own movie. I don't think it changes a whole lot. So in actual lesser news, we'll head over to the DC platform, where TNT is bringing us a live-action Teen Titans television show. Don't get me wrong, back in the early 2000s when the cartoon was on, I was a big fan, but I think it's going to be tough for that to translate over into a live-action show. The characters will include Nightwing, formerly Robin, Barbara Gordon, Hawk and Dove, Starfire and Raven. Big movies have big budgets, and with that they can have great CGI effects. First season shows usually don't have that kind of budget. It's going to be tough for Teen Titans to really get off the effects for Starfire and Raven, and to have the acrobatics that I think Nightwing needs that no normal human's going to be able to pull off. Hopefully we'll learn more about the show soon to see who's going to play each character, and maybe that'll raise my excitement a little bit more. So are you excited to see Gina Carano display her fighting skills in Deadpool? Or are you more excited to see Colossus back in action again like I am? Are you feeling a little bit bad for Black Panther? Or are you just too excited that Spider-Man's going to be side by side with Iron Man and Captain America in the new Civil War movie? What are your thoughts on the new Teen Titans show? Are you kind of riding the fence like me? Or are you really excited or just couldn't care less about it? Please give us a thumbs up if you liked the video and leave any comments below. We'll be sure to check them out. This is Brian Paul. Thank you very much.